Hi there, Christina here. I just want to spend a few minutes with you today and talk about meditating. Meditating is so good for us. It does a lot for our body, reduces blood pressure, reduces anxiety, lessens a lot of sleep issues. It's just great for us. Best time to do the meditating is, a lot of people say, first thing in the morning when you wake up, because your mind is nice and calm and it hasn't been flooded with all the thoughts of the things that you have to do that day. I personally struggle with meditating first thing in the morning. I prefer to meditate in the evening. I like it as a quiet wind down. I guess the reason people mainly struggle with meditating is because there's less sensory data coming in, so the internal stuff becomes overwhelming and we're not sure how to handle that and what to do with that. So another thing people struggle with meditating is they get attached to their thoughts, and then they realize that they've been thinking about something for the last 3 minutes and haven't actually been meditating, and that can be quite frustrating. I've often struggled with keeping my thoughts focused on my breath. One thing I've kind of adopted is I just started to imagine a tin roof over my head and big raindrops. That's the thoughts, just poof, poof, and let them roll off. And just the sound of the rain on the tin was all my thoughts, and just letting that kind of go. And that works for me. I've kind of got used to that at the beginning. At the beginning of my meditation, it's a lot more of a rainstorm to have to try to contend with. But then as I kind of settle in, it gets easier. Another thing you could try is, if it's a reoccurring thought, a persistent thought that you just can't seem to get rid of or make stop coming up, you can actually visualize yourself walking over to the wall and pulling a big switch or pressing a big button or something visual representing stopping that thought, and that might kind of help have it not be so persistent for you. I know meditating is really good for 15, 20, 30 minutes or more, but sometimes we struggle with that, especially in the beginning. So that's why I made a nice little 3-minute meditation for you guys, and you can use that a couple times a day, just using it as a nice grounding exercise. I mentioned it to a friend of mine who said, well, I tried that once and it didn't work. And the thing I really want to encourage you is you can't just meditate once or just do a grounding exercise once. I mean, you can't go to the gym once and become like the perfect ripped body, so I don't know why you'd expect this to be the same, but that's okay. Some people have skewed perceptions of what they think meditating can be. It's not gonna cure everything that's happening, but it's gonna help the healing, help the process. So yeah, that's about all I've got to say. Thanks for listening, and make sure you check out my 3-minute meditation on YouTube. Bye.